One of geology's biggest mysteries is this: a gap in the Earth's rock record so extensive that it's been called geology's missing chapter. It's both scientifically fascinating and pretty unsettling. This is probably the perfect video to kick off my annual Spooky Science series for October, so make sure you're following for the rest. It's formally known as the Great Unconformity, and it shows up around the world. It represents anywhere from 250 million to 1.5 billion years of missing geological history. For example, at the Grand Canyon, you can literally place your hand on the boundary where 550 million year old rock sits on top of 1.7 billion year old rocks, with over a billion years simply missing. What makes this so bonkers is that this isn't a local phenomenon. This has been identified on every continent. So what the heck happened? Here's what we know so far. During this missing period, Earth was really going through it. A lot of major things were happening on Earth. The first complex life emerged, possible snowball Earth global glacial events occurred, and oxygen built up in the atmosphere. Yet the rock record for these really pivotal moments for our planet have been erased. So the big mystery that scientists are still trying to answer is, why did that chapter on Earth get wiped out? We don't have a definitive answer, but there is one leading hypothesis, which is the most extreme erosion event in Earth's history. Around 720 to 635 million years ago, Earth may have experienced a global glaciation event so intense that there was likely even ice at the equator. But here's what's even spookier. The erosion required to create the Great Unconformity would have ground down entire mountain ranges, stripping continents down to just their crystalline basement rocks. Experts believe this wasn't just a gradual whittling down over time, but a violent erosion, possibly moving 3 to 5 kilometers of rock across entire continents. Now, the energy needed to do that, it's a lot. If Earth was an onion, instead of slowly peeling away the continental crust layers one at a time, this erosion event was like ripping off 10 layers at once across an area the size of North America. Here's where it gets scientifically spooky. After this massive eruption, the Cambrian explosion happens, the most rapid diversification of life in Earth's history. Some scientists believe these two events are connected. The thinking is the erosion could have released massive amounts of nutrients into the ocean, triggering evolutionary innovation. And we see the evidence for that in the rocks. Thermochronology studies reveal that rocks now at Earth's surface were once buried 5 to 10 kilometers deep, then rapidly exposed. Zircon crystals from the era also show extreme cooling rates, consistent with rapid exposure to the surface. And isotopic signatures suggest unprecedented levels of continental material dumped into the oceans. But the Great Unconformity still remains a mystery because we still don't fully understand what caused this to happen everywhere around the world and to this magnitude. The Great Unconformity is mind-bending for a few reasons. It shows our planet is basically capable of wiping its own geological memory on a global scale, and begs the question, what other critical chapters of Earth's history might be missing? It's a great reminder of how truly powerful the forces shaping our Earth are, leaving us to piece together a story from just fragments. Follow for more Spooky Science series all October long, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we are dropping our very first and very special Halloween episode at the end of this month.